Hey everybody, welcome to Johnny's Car Care and Reviews. So, big news today, or is it really? The Bronco release date. 2021 Broncos are heading out the gates. The horses are running full speed, they're kicking. What does this really mean? Well, there's news behind the news. A lot of people are taking this as really great news, when really it's just not bad news. So, mass production date has not been delayed because the release date, what it really means is that Broncos are heading out and they're being mass produced. So some people are going to start getting Broncos. Who are those people though? Because it really depends who and what you've ordered in regards to whether you're going to get your Bronco or not. Because from what I'm seeing, I've got a little insider peek at what's going on. And by the way, sorry, welcome. This is my co-host Winston. I'm babysitting tonight, so he's part of the video. But right back on track, put the pedal to the metal. We're going to jump right in and I'm going to give you the real news behind the release date. Okay, welcome back. So the release date, what does it mean? It means the okay to buy has been given to dealers. It also means that mass production of the Bronco has started. But does this really mean you're going to get your Bronco? Well, for the most part, no. If you haven't already been assigned a production date, not much has changed. And actually, if you have been assigned a production date, you might still be in for some bad news. I'm usually always bringing good news, but today I just don't want people to get their hopes up. I'm all about bringing the news to you. And you know, for that, please help me out, like and subscribe, because I'm going to have some upcoming videos that should be of interest. I'm going to be asking whether you should take your 2021 Bronco order and turn it into a 2022 Bronco order, because you're going to get more colors, you're going to get different models, and you're going to have new options. And hey, maybe, just maybe, they'll work it out so that the soft top will come with the electric and the plumbing, so you can still, you know, later on buy a hard top and have, you know, all the niceties of life, the luxuries of life. So the heated back window, the windshield wiper, and the windshield wiper fluid. So what's going on? Well, my inside track, my sneak peek into everything is that even if you're a day one or day two reservation holder, if you have a hard top, that hard top very well might hold you back. You know, I want to hear about it in the comments section. What's your Bronco build? When did you order? And are you being held back or not? Because from what I'm seeing, my local dealers' very first allotment, so number one on our list for the dealer, because these Broncos need to go out across the country, across Canada, the US. They're not just going to be sent to, even if, 2, 3, 4, 5 major cities put in all the reservations within the first hour or two, 65 or so thousand Broncos that are going to get built this year aren't just going to go to the major cities. They need to be spread out across the continent and to all the different dealers. So my local dealers' number one allotment. It originally started as a build date of May. Now May ended up being got turned into the pre-production, you could call it. It was when they were building touring Broncos. Those will never get sold to people. And that's when they're fine-tuning the factory. And from there, this Bronco got assigned an early June date to an early July date, end of July, and now it has been pushed to early August. Now, I know a lot of you out there got an email saying that your Bronco would be built July 30th. Now, I think some of those emails are going to actually end up getting updated and pushed a little further back. Why? The hardtop issue. Back to Webasto, even if Ford jumps in and turns 40 hardtops a day, which is $1,200 a month, into 100 hardtops a day, $3,000 a month, it's still not going to cover what probably was about 65 to 75,000 Broncos that were ordered with hardtops. Out of 120,000 orders or 125,000 orders, Follow the two doors, making up about 25% of them, have hard tops. And a good number, I'd say probably half of the four-door models, people have asked about 50% of the time for a hardtop. So they need about 75,000 hardtops. And the Webasto factory is not running at the same speed as the Ford assembly plant. The Ford assembly plant, yeah, they're mass producing Broncos. And back to the question, does that mean you're going to get your Bronco soon? Well, that really depends. Now's the time really to decide. Can you live with a soft top? Now, I'll tell you what my build is. I have a Badlands 2.7 liter EcoBoost with hitch. I can't live without the 2.7 liter. I'm a power guy. I'm all about more cars and more power. So I might not have a Bronco as soon as I'd like to be able to do off-road videos with it and test drives. Of course, I want to show this fantastic product to you. I'm really excited about the Bronco, but just trying to help people out here. I don't want people seeing this news today and getting really excited and figure, hey, you know, my Bronco's going to show up in the next month or two. If you don't already have a build date, your Bronco definitely is not showing up in the next month or two. You know, they've already filled up all of July for, you know, build slots. And now even some people that were supposed to get built in originally May, then June, then July, even if you're number one on the allotment list at your dealer and you're a morning one for the reservation, you might be getting pushed back because of your hardtop. So please let us know in the comments section. This is a community. We're all here to help each other out. You know, I don't mean for this video to be negative. I just want it to be realistic. I want people to have realistic, you know, a realistic aspect of what's going on, so they don't get too frustrated and too disappointed, because the Bronco is worth the wait. It's going to be a fantastic product. You won't be disappointed once it's in your hands, but now's the time to decide if you're willing to live with a soft top, because they have soft tops and they definitely don't have enough hard tops. So if you're asking for a hard top, you might be getting pushed into a 2022 anyways. And that's why my next video is going to be dedicated to deciding on, you know, what should we do? Do we keep our hard tops, and do we wait for those new colors and maybe a new model or two being offered for the 2022, such as possibly the Heritage Edition? Now, you know, we've got a green color coming along, very likely, which was released on Twitter by a very high up individual at Ford. So what do we do with the Bronco? That will be coming up. Like and subscribe to watch for that. And hey, if you're wondering, how did I go? If you've been following my videos and you're wondering why I'm so red in the face and tanned, well, it's mostly a burn. I've been, you know, on the side to have a little fun this summer. I'm trying to go back to something I did back when I was in, you know, university. I'd pay a good part of my tuition by flipping cars. So I'm doing a little segment on flipping cars, making money with cars, and so flipping them for a profit. And I want to have a lot of fun doing it. So I'm going to be doing it with realistic videos that many of us can afford. So no Ferraris, nothing like that. Just some fun Fords. You don't need a Ferrari to have fun. Fords can be fun, and often usually are. So right now I'm doing a 1994 Mustang GT. It's modified. So far I've been having a blast, minus the face burn. So, you know, we've got videos for you if you're into old cars. And my motto, more cars and more power. So I'm going to sign off with that. I'm going to wish you all more cars and more power. Wish you a fantastic week, and I hope you all get to put the pedal to the metal.